think another myth about the English language has to do with pronunciation and how difficult it is to pronounce the English language.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I
I
would
would
hamburger.
hamburger.
Overall, the pronunciation of English is something that's fairly easy to address with students.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
So we're going to be dispelling that myth that pronunciation is a difficult thing to teach.
Would like to buy a hamburger.
I would like to buy the burger.
There are many misconceptions surrounding the English language, even among educators. But with a strong understanding of the linguistics of English, as well as a solid knowledge base to turn to when questions arise, educators can be fully prepared to teach today's students.
This course is really an intensive look at the systems of English and everything that future teachers of English would need to know in order to be able to explain to their students the sort of intricacies of the language. Initially, students may look at the content of this course and think this is very difficult stuff. Linguistics is something that can be off-putting to a lot of students because they think, I've never understood really the rules of English myself. How can I teach these rules to English? We're going to be taking it step by step in this course. What I really do hope students get out of this course is three things. First, to gain an enthusiasm for the language itself, to feel excited about the fact that they are teachers of English, and to feel excited about communicating information about the language to their students. This course will give the students who take it really an increased confidence in their sort of knowledge of the English language and their ability then to also explain that language to their students. I think that's something that a lot of teachers lack. And then the third thing is the ability to become autonomous researchers of the language and keep up to breast with, what linguists are talking about.
The contents of this course will also be divided into three sections, beginning with the history of the English language.
The English language begins with the phrase, "Up yours, Caesar," as the Romans leave Britain, and a lot of Germanic tribes start flooding in. Tribes such as the Angles and the Saxons, who together gave us the term Anglo-Saxon, and the Jutes, who didn't.
The second section of this course will examine the fundamental systems of the English language, including words, sounds, sentences, and languages.
The Anglo-Saxon vocab was much more useful, as it was mainly words for simple, everyday things like house, woman, loaf, and werewolf.
The conclusion of this course will focus on the current status of the English language and where it is headed as it evolves.
Right now, around 1.5 billion people speak English. Of these, about a quarter are native speakers, a quarter speak it as their second language, and half are able to ask for directions to a swimming pool.
This course is really different from any of the other courses that students will be taking because it focuses on language rather than on pedagogy. So it's really an intensive look at the systems of English and everything that future teachers of English would need to know in order to be able to explain to their students the sort of intricacies of the language.